Hi, Leathur Rokk here, live from Washington DC. I'm actually at the Kennedy Center. If I seem a little odd to you, it's because I've really had a lot of excitement today, and this is going to be a story time based on some events that happened a few minutes ago. I'm not going to say exactly where I was because I'm not sure exactly where it was, and if I am sure where it is, don't choose to tell you right now. But I was with a group of what I will call new friends, and there was a man that started to choke. And I wasn't sure that he was choking at first, but then when it became apparent that he was choking, people didn't seem to notice, and nobody was really reacting, and right away I knew that you do the Heimlich maneuver. And so I ran up to him, and I put my hand like a fist, and I grabbed my hand, and I reached behind him, and I went underneath his rib cage to where his diaphragm was, and I did the pulling. I can't demonstrate it for you right now because I'm actually balancing my computer with my left hand. Anyway, long story short, I did this a number of times, and it didn't seem to do any good. The guy didn't react. His stomach seemed to be really hard, and I thought that I was a reasonably strong individual. I work out, I lift weights, I do boxing and kickboxing moves and stuff, even though I don't, because I produce new content 3 times a week, I don't work out every day like I did, and I may have lost some muscle mass. I don't know, maybe I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Anyway, bottom line, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and it didn't seem to work. Okay. So anyway, I'm saying, somebody help me. Does anybody know Heimlich, the guy? He's choking. Okay. So anyway, then some other guy that was nearby, he ran over and he tried, and I guess it worked, and the guy started coughing and removed whatever was stuck in his throat, and he's okay now. So anyway, this just happened, and I am kind of shook up about it because I have never been in this situation before. Alright, I had some CPR training from the Red Cross, and the Heimlich, though, I learned, and you learn this stuff and you don't think you're ever going to have reason to use it, and sometimes you have an opportunity to go to somebody's house to use something, but maybe you're afraid to go over to their house because you're afraid that maybe if they overdosed on drugs, you don't want to be caught at the scene of a crime, so because you don't want to go to jail. And a lot of times people do not intervene to help each other because they're afraid they're going to be sued, or they're afraid that despite their best efforts the person's going to die anyway, and nobody wants to see anybody die in front of them. But anyway, like I said, somebody who was stronger than me stepped in and did save the guy, and he's okay. But now, the spooky thing is, I was not supposed to be in Washington, D.C. today. My bus ticket said I was supposed to depart this morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I've been enjoying myself so much in Washington, D.C. that I wanted to stay 2 more days with the person who I'm staying with, and of course they said fine, So anyway, late last night I went to Union Station, gave Greyhound $20 bill, and I got my trip extended. So because of that, I'm still in town, and because of that, I was able to find myself in that place where that man was who was choking, and the story played out as I told you. So if there's a point to this, and I don't know if there's a point to this video, it is if anybody who's watching this has a chance to get first aid training, please do. You never know when it's going to come in handy. You never know when you're going to find yourself in a situation where maybe somebody needs your help, and if you have the training, you can help them. And people are trying to say that I saved a life, and I didn't, because obviously I wasn't strong enough to do this to help him, but I tried. Unfortunately, somebody else was there to step in who really did it, but look at this, I'm making a mess. Anyway, get training, get CPR training. As a matter of fact, when you do CPR, they have to push only, so you don't have to blow on their mouth and everything and catch germs if that's what you're worried about. And Heimlich, you can't get exposed to any germs or anything because it's just involves your hands and your arms, and hopefully you're stronger than I am. So yeah, get training, and maybe you can save a life. All right. Do you want to see a nice picture of JFK? All right. Okay, that's all I had to say, and I'll be okay. It's just not quite how I expected my day to be. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. If you do, hit the bell notification and you won't miss anything. Until then, I will talk to you soon, live from Washington, D.C. I am Leathur Rokk. Bye.